If you guys are looking for a tour of downtown Disney, then keep watching. You're in the right place. If you guys have never been to Disneyland, the orientation is a little bit different than Disney World, so I just want to get you guys oriented first before we actually get into the tour. So we did go through the main gate entrance, and then we went through the security, and now we walk straight down the middle of Disneyland, which is over here to our left, and then we have Disney California Adventure to our right. So all we have to do is follow the center down this way, and over here is downtown Disney. So we're gonna take a look at all the shops, all the restaurants, everything they have here, and I'm gonna take you guys along the way. Okay, so first thing is Earl of Sandwich. I heard that they're gonna be moving this all the way to the back side, the far side, all the way to the west side. This is basically coming in from the east. Here is the menu. You guys can see, obviously they have sandwiches. Here are the prices and all the names of what they have here. Okay, we do have outdoor seating. Okay, so I just entered. You go ahead and order here. We got sodas, we got prices up here at the top too. And then you get your soft drinks over here. Right next to Earl of Sandwich, we do have the tavern, and this is a restaurant and bar. You guys can see, here's the menu with the prices. This is looking pretty good to me right here. And then we could actually see the outdoor seating here. You could do a little people watching as you're eating. See everybody coming this way. So here is the tram to the Mickey and Friends parking. You get dropped off there, you get picked off at the same location, and you get pretty much, you're dropped off at the 3 locations: Downtown Disney, at Disneyland, and then Disney California Adventure. Okay, next up we do have World of Disney. I'm gonna save this for last. I love going in here, I love checking out the new stuff that they have and everything they have. So I'm gonna save that for the end of the video. We're actually gonna go in there and look around. For now, we're just gonna check out everything that they have. We do have a little churro cart over here. Okay, some more carts and snacks right next to the tram drop-off. And World of Disney is huge. It's on this left-hand side, you guys. It's a huge Disney store. One of the last of its kind. As we're walking, we got some art stuff over here. Here goes the tram going back to pick up more people and drop people off. Okay, so as we're walking, this is the end of the store right here. Huge store. Straight ahead, we have Starbucks. Me and my wife already had our fix. I had a vanilla iced latte, and it was delicious, and it got me going. It gave me enough energy to do this video. So let's go ahead and look in there real quick. Okay, so here's what it's looking like on the inside. I do love checking out the Been There collection cups. So we have a Los Angeles one, and then we have a California one. Okay, the music was super loud in there. Your boy's not trying to get a copyright strike, but they do have the Been There collection cups. Okay, so we can see they do have a Naples restaurant here, and this is an Italian restaurant. I've tried the pizza here. Pizza is delicious. Oh, we can see people having their little lunch right there. Looks like they ordered a pizza. Oh, they sure did. They sure did. So we got, so that's probably my favorite thing here. Pizza. You guys can see that they have a bar. There's a lot of outdoor seating. Beautiful in the summertime just to get out here and grab yourself a drink. So here goes a quick view of the menu here. And of course you could go online and check out the full menu. So we do have a sunglass, well this one's Sunglass Icon. It's made by Sunglass Hut. We have Curl Surf right next to it. We have Pandora here. I do want to check out some Pandora bracelets for Disney, so let's see if they have that. Okay, so we do have some Disney charms here displayed out front. Then they have the Disney 70th year celebration charm. We do have Jamba Juice. That used to be my favorite spot right there. And then we have Sephora right next to it. My wife actually likes coming to this Sephora right now. It's under construction, so it is closed. We're gonna go on the other side where you see Naples. Right next to Naples, you have Napolini, and this is a pizzeria, so you could grab pizza here. Actually, let's check out the menu before we walk off. So here is your menu for the pizzas. They got numbers, they got what's on there, all that good stuff. Next is Wonderground Gallery. This is a arts studio. They have a bunch of art display here, and you could actually purchase their art. Here goes some Nightmare Before Christmas stuff right here. You guys, next we have Salt and Straw. This is ice cream. They do have one in downtown San Diego, so I'm very familiar with this spot. It is very delicious and they have different flavors. I haven't eaten this exact one, but I have gone to the one in downtown. Just make that line, order what you got, and enjoy deliciousness. So we're back on the other side, right next to Sephora. We do have the entrance for the Grand California Hotel, and this is going into the hotel. You can see the monorail actually in the background over there. This is going into the hotel. You do have to go through security. If you go to the hotel and try to come back, you do have to see that security line that's right there. We have Wonderful World of Sweets. This is by Disney. Let's go see some of the goodies that they have in here. Oh man. You guys see all the snacks that they have right here already ready to go. Okay guys, there's some delicious desserts with the prices right behind it. This place definitely looks busy too, by the way. Okay, so the Wonderful World of Sweets behind me, you guys, they had so many goodies to pick from. After I'm done recording, I might get something for the wife and me so we could eat later on. But they had a lot of good sweets there. Okay, so we're back across next to Salt and Straw. We do have the restrooms right there where the gentleman just walked out of. And we have Wetzel pretzels. If you're not familiar with this, they have all kinds of different pretzels. So here we have Ballast Point Brewery and Kitchen. You actually go right through there. You go check in first and then you go up the stairs and the restaurant is up there at top. I haven't been to this one right here. They do have one in San Diego. Okay, here's a quick look at the menu. You guys of course could pause it, take screenshots, but if you guys want the full menu, it's best to go online. And they do also have a kids menu. Okay, so right next to that we have Black Tap Craft Burgers and Shakes. I have had a burger here. The burgers are delicious, but they also specialize in shakes. Look at that right there. Happy hour is on, $8 classics. That is the line to get in right there. And here is the menu. And here's what we're looking like on the inside. So along with the Black Tap where we were just at, they do have a little pickup area for just shakes. You could come over here and get your shake on. Here goes some prices right here. You order here and actually pick up here as well. Here's what the outdoor seating is looking like. Next, we have Splitsville, and this is a bowling alley, and they actually have food here too, so let's check them out. All right, happy hour menu right here. Here's some outdoor seating. More seating right here. Now we're just walking into the front right here. I want to show you guys the bowling alley. Here's the bowling alley right here, you guys. We do have 4 lanes. And you can actually have your baby in a kangaroo and bowl some stees here. I do like that. I really like the vibe here in Splitsville, and I'm a bowler, you guys, so I could see myself actually coming back here. I haven't eaten there yet, so I can't talk about if the food is good or not. So next we have Centrico, and this is right smack in the center. You guys could see that you could eat and just people watch straight from here, right next to our Black Tap on this side. And then I'm gonna show you guys what's happening on this side, but it is straight in the center. You can see people walking on either side, and let's check out their menu to see what they have here. Here's what we're looking like here. You guys can see the prices also. I feel like this is more like a chill drink bar vibe here though. So next we have Paseo, and this is a Mexican restaurant. People are lined up to go in right here. I do want to check the menu. I have not eaten here yet. Okay guys, here's what they're looking like right here. I might have to try the carne asada tacos next time we come. So next we have Tiendita. That's a small store in Spanish. Looks like they have tacos, burritos, nachos, and dessert here. And here goes the full menu up on top. Looks like you could order at the kiosk, and doesn't look like there's any room to eat, so it looks like it's just like a grab and go type spot. Okay guys, this next store is Pele Soccer. I'm a soccer fan, and I don't understand why the soccer store is here. I don't get it, but it is here if you guys want to pick up some soccer gear. Okay, next door we have Love Pop, and I don't know what this is, so I'm actually interested in checking it out. Oh, it's cool. This has like a gift card deals right here. That's pretty cool. They're like pop-up 3D gift cards, and they're throughout the store. So the Paseo Mexican restaurant I talked about earlier, it looks like they have seating up on top here, and you could just look down. Okay, next we have Disney Home. This is where you could get all kinds of Disney home products. So let's check out what they have here. My wife loves coming here. Okay, we have some 70-year stuff. More 70-year stuff. We have all kinds of coffee mugs here. Don't show my wife, she's gonna wanna add more to her collection. We do have some haunted mansion stuff over here. We got more coffee mugs on this side. Don't know if it's for sale, but I do like the Mickey hands heart right there. Okay, we got some Christmas stuff. More Christmas stuff. And more home stuff in the back. Okay, right next door to that, we have Disney Storyland Boutique. Let's check it out. Got some Disney merch. More stuff right here. Chip and Dale action. Okay, so we're looking like we have another clothing store here. Different items. We do have the build your ears all the way in the back side. You could actually grab one of these and then grab any 2 ears and prop them up there. Okay, we got some stuffed plushies and more like sweaters and stuff like that. We got some clothing on the back wall. Got the Crocs. And then the cashier area right here. So the area next to Splitsville is under construction. As you guys could see right now, it's happening. I believe this was a Mexican restaurant on this side. I believe it was another restaurant on the other side, but looks like this is what's gonna be put in its place here. So here we have Bagnettes Express. Here's what the inside looks like, and here's the venue. And next to that, we have a Jazz Kitchen, and this is a coastal grill and patio. You guys can see it has the seats all the way up on top. I do want to check this menu out here. All right, here is the full menu. It looks like we have a buffet menu as well here. And here goes some outdoor seating right here. Now we're getting more towards the Disneyland Hotel. We do have a couple of different kiosks over here. We got sunglasses. We have another churro stand. Can never be shy of too many churro stands, I guess. We do have the Lego store over here to the left-hand side, which looks pretty busy right now. I do want to go in there and show you guys what they have there. Okay, we got a corn dog kiosk on this side. Oh, looks like we got some kind of building Lego stuff over here right now. And then we have Pin Trader's store over here. Looks like we got a bunch of ears. I've got some hats here. My son has this one, Monsters University. He loves that. Okay, they did not disappoint, guys. We have so many pins here to trade. You guys can see the monorail in the background right here. Guys, we have so many different pins to pick from here. Here's the cashier area. My son started to get into collecting pins, and man, he wants to get a pin every time we come. He wants multiple pins. I'm trying to stay away from that. So now I wanted to check out the Lego store. Here we are, the Lego store. We have a dragon up top. We have Buzz and Woody right here. And that's the scene, I believe, when they're flying or falling with style, depending on how you look at it. So we have a lot of different Legos here. This store is huge, huge, huge. I just want to show you some maybe the main Lego sets that they have here. Oh man, they got Mario. Mario's one of my favorites. I do love this piece right here. They even have the Duplo Legos for the little kids. And then they got the pick and build, which that's exactly what you do. You pick out your Legos and you build them up. I like this little guy here. We have some Star Wars Legos as well. Very cool, very cool. Guys, a lot of stuff to see here, a lot of stuff. We do have the River Steamboat here. This is pretty sick, actually. We're out of the Lego store. You guys could see that this is the first stop for the monorail all the way in the back area. Here's a closer view of the entrance for the monorail. And here we have the Star Wars Trading Post. Okay, so we're entering now the Star Wars Trading Post to see what they have. This is cool. This is the Mandalorian helmet. You gotta ask for assistance, but it is $140. We also have 3CPO right here in his gold self. Guys, we have more masks all the way in the back. Some cool posters. And how would it be not a Star Wars trading post if they did not have the lightsabers? So here it looks like you could also build your own too. There's a closer view, some more. Here's a build your own lightsaber station. Guys, here's the construction to the ESPN Center. I haven't been to the one over there in Disney World, but they do it differently. If you have the Disney World Plus, you could actually use it for free. So I'm not sure how much they're gonna charge to actually go in here. You guys can see in the distance, they do have a Downtown Disney sign right here. So that's people entering from this way. And it is right next to Earl of Sandwich. And this is like a pick up and go type little station. And here is a closer look. You guys can see we have a parking lot all the way in that back corner area, and then security to come in. Back to the ESPN station. It looks like it's pretty much up and ready to go. I don't know what the inside looks like, but the outside looks pretty built to me. Here's the other side of the ESPN building. We do have Kathy's Cookies right here set up in a nice little food truck. If we keep going this way, we do have the Disneyland Hotel all the way in the background. We have security here, and then we're gonna continue rotating because that's the very end. I do have some more stuff to show you guys over here, but this is Din Tai Fung. Geez, if one of my coworkers found out that this was here, I don't think he'd ever leave. Here's a cool little shot of the front entrance. Not sure if you guys could see through the glass or not, but people are sitting down and eating it up at Din Tai Fung. Okay, as we reach the end of Din Tai Fung, we do have some more restrooms, and then we do have the security and then more parking all the way in the back. So you guys can see next to security, that white building all the way in the back, that's Pixar Place. So that is another Disneyland hotel. So I've showed you basically the 3 entrances of the hotels. And then over here, guess what? More construction on this side. And let's take a quick look at what we have in the center. We have a nice little grass area, a chill out spot. People are eating out here, having a good time. So let's continue on. We do have a Nectar Light straight ahead. Let's go check out what this is. Guys, it smells delicious in here. It smells great. There's a bunch of different soaps made out of, they make it out of characters, and very, very detailed, I gotta say. Here's a quick look of the actual store. Right next door is D-Lander, and this is a shop by or featuring Pandora. So we got some Spirit jerseys. A lot of people in here. It is a full-on store. You can't see Pandora all the way in the back. Got some travel mugs. We do have the Vera Wang mini ears, and this one's for $4.50. 70th year purse. My wife would actually love this sweater here. And this coffee mug. I was about to take off before I seen some Bolivia and Citizen watches by Disney. Okay, so right next door we have an Avengers Reserve, and I know that they have Avengers Land inside DCA, Disney California Adventure. So if you don't have Disneyland or DCA tickets, you're not gonna be able to shop the Avengers stuff. So I do appreciate them having a store here in downtown Disney where everybody could access it. We have inflatable shields. We got the Thor hammer. All this is inflatable up here. We're gonna have a lot of cool merchandise in here, guys. All right, I like this right here.
Look at this.
We got some Captain America stuff. I'm all about Captain America. My kids love Spider-Man, so they would be all about this little section here. And check out the front of the store. Marvel, there's a cashier. I love the store, guys. I really do like it. We even got some Fantastic Four merch here. And action figures. I love the Hulk that they have right outside. You could just take a picture with him. Okay, so next to that, we do have Parkside Market. Let's see what they have here. So they do have a chicken shop here, and I'm looking at the picture of the chicken sandwich, and it does look delicious. And then we have Soul Sister on this side. Looks like some bobas. And here's some signature bowls. And here we have Sip and Sonder. Looks like a coffee spot. Here goes the menu with prices. Looks like it's changing. Menu's changing on me as recording. So that connects us with a restroom down the middle. And then you guys can see that the Lego store is undergoing some construction as well. Here is a full map of all the restaurants and stores so you guys could have more of a general idea of what it looks like. So now we're headed to World of Disney. That was basically it for downtown Disney. I did want to show you guys that big store in the very, very front. But that store has every Disney item that we could find. Okay, we're back at the front entrance, World of Disney. Let's get it and see what they got here, guys. So it looks like we got some 4th of July US merchandise still. Oh my goodness, so many different Mickey sweaters, guys. I can't even count how many Mickey sweaters they have against this wall. Here we have the tease wall. Those are the ones that are on display. I really like this Halloween orange one right here. Might get that one for the family for upcoming Halloween. But they do have a lot of different ones to pick from. We do have the Avengers Spirit jersey, and I am liking this one. It is 80 bucks. So right now, everybody's loving on Stitch, and this is what the Spirit jersey looks like right here. Nice fleece sweater. We did get my wife this one last time we went to Disneyland. All right, you guys, I found the mini section. We got a bunch of different mini stuff. Okay, here we have the Nightmare Before Christmas section. We love the movie, love all the merch they got too. Not sure who designed this Mickey shirt, but I do not like the eyes on it. It looks so weird to me. Okay, so we have the plushie section, which we do have a bunch of different plushies. I did want to show you guys the Angel and Stitch plushies because these things are huge right here. I saw somebody walking around Disneyland yesterday with Angel actually. And then here's kind of like the toy / action figure area right here. So towards the back of the store, you have more of the mini ear selection, which goes right into the hat selection as well. We also have a big selection of coffee mugs, and if you keep going, you have also a big selection of pins. I hope you guys enjoyed this tour of downtown Disney. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it, you guys. You must be real Disney fans, and I like that. So make sure that you guys subscribe, check out my next video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.